Andy and Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there. You ever seen one of these?
What is it? It looks like a mug, or
It
is it
does
a
look like a mug,
speaker?
doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
But if you look at the top there, see where it says Bose?
Oh, so yeah, it's your little Bose speaker. I got one of those, but it's a rectangular shape like normal
Yeah,
ones.
well, mine's shaped like a cone. It looks pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These things, the sound is amazing on them.
Oh yeah, all the Bose stuff is great.
Well, I will, I will say that to a degree. I'm not a fan of Bose headphones at all. At all. Don't
Yeah,
like them.
headphones to me are headphones.
No,
I don't give two shits
no,
about. I mean, whether it's these or the little earbuds I pop in,
right.
to me, I don't care
Well,
about as
anyway,
far as headphones go.
I'm here to tell you what I don't care for Bose headphones, but that's not the story. Last night, I figured I'm going to spark things up around here a little bit, so I take my
Hmm.
Bose speaker after my shower, of course, with Irish Spring, and I put in "Shake Your Groove" thing, and I go right out of the bathroom into the living room, and instead of the reaction I thought
Uh,
I'd get, somebody jumps up, shuts the curtains, and says, "What's wrong with you?"
Wait a minute. You guys don't live in it like
I'm
it's
here to tell you
fairly
what
private out there.
she. Well, and we've got neighbors on either side.
Well,
But
yeah, but
our neighbor to the left there is a little closer, but that was the reaction. Oh my God! And she pulled the shades down and she's like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm kind of trying something a little risque here.
mhm.
Maybe we could have had it. Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing. Yeah, yeah. I was doing all the dance and
Mhm.
everything else and all that. And um, I was a little shocked by the reaction.
I don't look. So you're in your 50s now, and now you're flirting with exhibitionism.
Well,
That's like your thing. You're 53
I
or
wouldn't call it
52,
that.
right?
I would, you see all the commercials on TV, jazz things up, spice things up. Oh, and by the
Mhm.
way, we were watching TV last night. We watched The Price is Right at night
Mhm.
because Cindy got the remote control before I did. Um,
Okay.
there was a product advertised for the feminine bunch,
Mhm.
and the theme of the commercial was, "What if you get a gusher?"
No way.
A gusher. Sometimes you have to avoid the gush.
Oh my
And I
god.
looked over her and I said, "Did they just say that on TV? The gusher?" Oh my God.
So that's when everybody's favorite aunt is visiting. Is that what
Hmm.
we're okay. I just wanted to
Apparently,
make
we
sure
have
we
days
were on
called
this.
gushers. Another
Uh-huh.
thing that we never needed to know about.
Um I'm not never mind.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah,
the same way.
I can't. I can't.
I
No.
can't either.
It's one
I,
of those. Here's the thing, and I'll be now back when I was involved, I had no issue buying feminine hygiene products.
right.
No issue at all. So a lot of guys are squeamish and weird. It's like, what the hell are you weirded out for? Obviously, this is not for you. Obviously, you have a significant other,
Right.
or maybe a scissor, or somebody who needs a woman in your life who needs this. Why you're a dude and you get, oh, I have to purchase this, I'll buy this jar of mayonnaise so people don't
Right.
think, come on,
I know.
sack up, fellas. Just buy your ladies
But the idea of the gusher.
their stuff. And yeah, the fact that, and wait, that was that uttered on The Price is Right.
No, it was a commercial during The Price is Right.
Oh, commercial during, okay, but they actually used it. Okay.
The
Oh, wow.
gusher.
Well, part of it is, and we've
Oh, here comes
don't have
philosophical Dave.
no,
All right.
no, we don't really have shame. Nobody's ashamed of anything. No, nobody's like embarrassed to say shit anymore.
Well, apparently I
You're
was a
just
little
really
embarrassing
not.
last night when I did Shake Your
That
Groove
was a
thing.
little, yeah. Well, okay, that's a different thing. Again, your exhibitionism. It's not okay. Not saying you can't do it, and I'm not saying you can't, but that hasn't been your thing.
Do you want to see the dance?
Sure, go ahead.
No, I better not.
Well, come on, no. See, you didn't expect me to say that. Here's me playing along. You
Shake
always accuse me of
groove
not playing.
thing, shake
There you
groove
go.
thing. Yeah,
Okay, no,
yeah.
no.
See, now who wouldn't
Okay.
respond to that?
I'm impressed that you move that well.
Well, I do. I got moves.
That was impressive.
That's
I
what
know
I
you're
do.
going to need a nap again after this,
Mm.
after all that gyration, but I think it was well worth it for the viewing populace.
Well, I can, and you know what? I really kind of thought it would be the magic charm, but no. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I look. It's you don't know how a woman is going to respond in that scenario. You got rebuffed, and I'm sometimes it's sometimes they're just not into that at that particular moment.
I guess
It
not.
could have been, you know what your issue was? It
What was
wasn't
my
what
issue?
you did. It could have been just a timing thing.
Probably that. Yep.
That's what it was.
Okay. Well, we'll try again
It
tonight.
wasn't okay. Well, I don't know. You got to feel this out. Come on, you've been in this marriage a long time.
Yeah,
now.
it's been a while.
It's been a long. This is a long. You
Maybe it was the
this
wrong
is-
song.
This is 2 decades. I don't know that it's the wrong song.
I think you know what I
as
think I'm
long
going
as
to try
it wasn't.
tonight.
Don't do
I think
the
I'm going
thong
to try
song.
"Hot Child in the City"
But-
by Nick Gilder.
That you know what?
That's got a different
Not
vibe.
bad. I think you're right. I think that's a little more.
I think
subtle.
I might oil
Shake your
myself
grill,
up
yes.
too before I go out there.
Here's the thing. It's a little more subtle. It's classier, quite
Classier.
honestly.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
You know.
Well, there you have it. All right, we'll try that one.
Good
too.
luck. Good luck to you. Again, feel it out. Don't necessarily do it at the exact same time.
Oh,
I can't believe I'm having to give you this advice because it feels like, because you probably have a shower schedule. You pop in, you get in there, you want to relax, unwind for the rest of the night. You pop out again, same time next day, you might get a similar reaction. You might
That's
want
a
to
good
wait a
point.
day, maybe do it in the afternoon. Catch her a little bit off guard. She's not expecting it then.
yeah, there you go.
All right. There you go.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you kindly.
All right.
All right.
Let's get into it. U.S. aid to Ukraine is running out. The White House warned on Monday that the U.S. only has enough money to meet Ukraine's, quote, urgent battlefield needs. Congress left additional funding for Ukraine out of a stopgap measure to continue funds for the U.S. government. Officials say the U.S. has around $6 billion left in military aid, specifically for Ukraine's battle with Russia. So
Okay.
that's where we are. Moving on, Powerball is back over $1 billion. The $1.2 billion jackpot up for grabs on Wednesday. It's the third largest in lottery history. Now, I've bet on a lot of things.
Yep.
Football, basketball, baseball, blackjack, euchre, Texas Hold'em. I even bet on 2 toddlers in their toy train race some years ago. I think I lost a 20 spot on that. I have never in my life purchased a Powerball ticket.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, maybe it's a good time to start.
Or I could just light $10 on fire. I don't know. It just doesn't seem,
Okay. Well,
I can't. People get excited, and I get it. It's the anticipation of what would I do if?
what if?
What if? And I
think the same
can
thing.
appreciate that.
I will buy a
I-
ticket. I will take a chance for that kind of payoff. I just
Reach-
I don't understand why you wouldn't.
because it's a waste of $10. It's a waste of $10 is what it is. It's what it is.
I would
It's
call
not
it- I would call it responsible gaming in the idea of the fact that I have to set my mind to the idea that I have to go somewhere and purchase a ticket. I have to limit my ability to do that by schedule, what I can afford, all this other kind of stuff, compared to somebody that sits there on their phone and gambles their house away.
Wait a second. See, this is a little hypocrisy. I'm noticing a little
No, I
hypocrisy coming from you.
I don't feel hypocritical at all.
You should, because
Okay.
I was about to interject and say, you're the one that's bitching about all these DraftKings and all these gambling sites, which are investment sites. Again, if you are invested in Wall Street at all, if you got any kind of investments, it's the exact same damn thing.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing. And if you go, well, I'll below $10. If I'm betting, say, $100 on the Lions covering the spread against Carolina this coming Sunday, that's a better, wiser investment than a $10 Powerball jackpot, because I have a much greater chance
Okay.
of coming away with $100
But let's
or
say
90 after you
let's say that you
cut
are
through
the
all the
gambler
morass.
that uses an app
Mm-hmm.
to bet sports in the sports book and things like that. And okay,
Or
fine.
you can do that with
But let's say
casino
you're
games
the
too.
gambler that likes to play 3-card poker or
There you go.
blackjack online.
You could do that.
Or
Yeah.
but then again too, and you're 100% sure that all these apps are legit and they're not setting any algorithms to pace how much they need to bring in before how much they need to pay out, and they're not set to screw those who are playing. You're sure of that?
No. Casinos are not in the business of you making money. They're in
I
the
get
business
that.
of them making money.
Right.
So the odds are
But even the
always gonna be
casinos are
against
regulated
you.
to a degree. These
Doesn't
online
matter.
things, you don't even know if they're from the United States.
Okay, again, do you really trust those just because they're regulated? They're trustworthy. Come on,
I'm making a point.
That's you are. Yeah, your point is.
And you're going way
trust
off on a
this entity
tangent
that
with this
regulates
because
it.
you're trying to dig for too much. But here's the thing:
No,
if you buy a lottery ticket, you are genuinely keeping yourself to a very strict limit on what you spend in order to gamble.
you could
If
do
you
the
sit
same
there with
thing.
a phone and you bet in real time on every sports game that's on TV, you have got limitless ways to ruin your life.
Yeah, and that's on you.
Okay.
That's on you.
It sure is.
Again, this is all about it's 100%.
Just like an alcoholic
exactly.
It's all on them.
It's all on you. You got to be
all
responsible.
Addiction.
100%
That's right.
It's on you.
It's all on them.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
My dad understood that as an alcoholic.
Yep.
That it was on him.
Yep.
And he had to do something about it.
Yep.
If you have a gambling problem or an investment problem, you got to do the same thing.
Okay.
But to me, it's not. It makes more sense to throw money down on the Detroit Lions v Carolina Panthers than it does to literally waste $10 on a Powerball ticket.
All right. Well, thank you for your incredibly diligent analysis there. That's why you're making the big bucks.
You're welcome. Finally, another diva is hitting Detroit following Taylor Swift's record-breaking tour. Mariah Carey heading to the Motor City just in time for Christmas. Carey set to perform 13 holiday shows, including December 1st at Little Caesars Arena. It's her first time in Michigan since 2019. Phenomenal voice. Don't care.
No.
I've never been a Mariah Carey fan. Again, appreciate, and I mean the vocal quality of Mariah Carey is top notch. You cannot, under any circumstances, besmirch or belittle that. I just don't care. And again, it's another show that's just not for me.
I just don't think she has got the power that she thinks she's got.
She's not.
I think a nice Christmas themed tour is fun, and okay, great. But you could put her in DeVos Hall and be just. She doesn't need to be in Little Caesars Arena. It's too big.
Yeah. But
it is.
Again,
I mean, honestly, if I were looking at the career of Mariah Carey at this point, I would sincerely be looking for a lot smaller places than Little Caesars Arena.
Well, she's still a big ticket item. She still appeals to a certain demographic,
but it ain't the Taylor Swift demographic or the Pink demographic.
Well, nobody's in the Taylor Swift demographic.
Right.
This is how enormous Taylor Swift has gotten. Okay, she's dating Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, in every relationship he's been in, has been the star of the relationship. Now he's not. Now you've got before Sunday Night Football on Sunday, you actually had Carson Daly explaining football to Swifties. So they understood what was going on because a ton of fans, and something like I think Travis Kelce got 900,000 more Instagram followers off this relationship, whatever it is, with Taylor Swift. So you can't, it's not fair to compare Mariah Carey or literally any entertainer at this point from a box office perspective to Taylor Swift.
I'm not
It's
comparing them at all.
insane.
I'm saying I'm comparing tours.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Mariah Carey doing a holiday tour is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Put her in DeVos Hall.
I would, yeah. I would agree. I don't think she's gonna let the arena thing go until, because she is she is the diva. She really plays into that. She wants to play all the big rooms until she absolutely can't anymore, and then she'll do a room in Vegas or something.
She's already done that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but where it'll be just that.
Right.
So anyway, sports, Monday Night Football. The Giants go down to Seattle 24-3. Michigan still number 2 in the latest college football poll, although they're gaining a bit on Georgia. Again, Michigan looks like the best team to me, even though they haven't played anybody. My Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yes, I've adopted them for the rest of the season. They are number 10. And, well, that's it. That's sports. There you go. Okay. My Irish.
You're Irish.
I've been low these past 2 weeks. I've been a huge fan.
My grandfather used to have a term for people like you.
It's called fair weather.
Nope. That's not what it was.
What?
Man with a paper butthole. That's what he used to call people.
What?
That's what he
called you. First of all, what sense does that make? Explain that one away.
Don't ask questions of Jersey Johnny.
Okay.
He'll come back from the dead and let you have it. Jeopardy. Her story again today. And we all know how you feel about women. So this one might be tough.
Me, I'm a proponent. Very pro.
Yeah, you are. As long as they're doing the dishes. You love them.
That's you. You're the one that wants a pecan pie on the table when you come home from a long, hard day. Look at you. Yeah.
Sitting right there.
Cindy probably had to go out and get that for you too.
That's right.
Or did she craft that by hand and package it? That's what I think she probably had to do.
Let me tell you something. When I want to shake my groove thing and it falls on deaf ears, there should be pie.
She has to bring you pie.
She wrote, "Why is this book called Bossy Pants?" 1, because the name 2.5 Men was already taken.
That would be the lovely and talented Tina Fey.
Look at you. 50,400. That's not bad. 50,400 in the hole. You've got yourself back below 51,000. Look at you. Cue the Rocky music.
I know my women authors. I do.
Yes, you are such a incredibly, amazingly, what's the word I'm looking for?
You could have just stopped at amazing, and we'll call it that.
That's where I'll stop. Good. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All right,
sounds good. See ya!
Happy Tuesday, Muskegon. We only have a couple more summer-like days ahead of us before fall arrives for good. So let's take a look at your forecast, brought to you by Trendy Health. So this is what the weather maps will look like over the next week or so. This is what will be Tuesday. You can see just a large area of a ridge across the Great Lakes going into Hudson Bay, which means it will be nice and toasty across the Great Lakes region here, with highs staying in the low 80s with plenty of sunshine. However, look at Saturday. It's completely the opposite, with a trough over the Great Lakes and a pretty anomalous one as well, which means we'll be well below average for our temperatures, likely staying in the mid 50s, maybe even the lower 50s with lake effect rain as well. So that basically shapes your weather. Headlines will stay summer-like going into Wednesday. A cold front will move through Wednesday night, bringing us some showers, and then behind that will turn chilly with lake effect rain going into the weekend. But in the meantime, enjoy the summer-like weather that we'll have with highs in the lower 80s, upper 70s at the beach. So even going to the beach would be a good idea as well. Enjoy it while it lasts, because fall looks like it'll arrive this weekend, and we all know it's harder to get warmer as we get later into the year. So for your Tuesday, expect plenty of blue sky out there. There could be a few high clouds moving in late in the day. Otherwise, it will be a gorgeous day with a high of 82 with a south wind at only 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight will stay pretty warm as well with a low of 66, with a few more clouds moving in. And then by Wednesday, it looks like partly cloudy skies will arrive with a high right around 80. Wednesday night, that cold front moves through, bringing us showers, and that will continue on and off at least Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But by Friday night going into Saturday, that will be more lake effect rain than anything, as temperatures will only stay in the mid-50s for this coming weekend. And that's your Tuesday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon Channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and enjoy your Tuesday.